Okay, the next thing I need to get off my chest. This has to do with a young man named Ahmaud Arbery, who was murdered. Let me say it again. Murdered. Let me do it one more time. Murdered in Georgia while he was jogging. The man who murdered him, Gregory McMichael, and his son Travis McMichael. Now, Gregory McMichael used to work in the district attorney's office. His son owns a business in Georgia. So I guess you've probably figured out at this point that no charges were brought against Gregory McMichael and Travis McMichael. I wonder why. Like I've said before in the other videos, when I bring to y'all's attention about Black people being murdered, arrested, harassed by the police, it's not just the police. It's district attorneys, it's judges, it's lawyers, anybody who works in the justice system. How many Black district attorneys are in the United States? That's just a trivia question. Bring me back the answer in the comments. Now, the district attorney who decided not to pursue the case said that Mr. McMichael and his son were within their right to murder him because of the, let me get the law right, let me get it right, the citizen's arrest law. So, the story goes that Mr. McMichael called the police and said that Mr. Arbery was jogging through the neighborhood and he looked like somebody who was trying to burglarize an unbuilt house, like the house wasn't even completely built. He was trying to burglarize a house that basically was just the frame. No furniture, no family, just the frame. He was trying to burglarize it. I guess he tried to climb through the window that wasn't actually there. I don't know. So, the story goes that they chased him down just like Mr. Zimmerman did to Trayvon Martin, told him that they wanted to talk to him, and they killed him. Then turned around and said he was threatening. He somehow threatened them, and so they had to kill him. They just had to kill him. Just like George Zimmerman had to kill Trayvon Martin, he was a threat. The district attorney said that he was within his right of exercising a citizen's arrest. Now, in Georgia, Code Title 17, Criminal Procedure, Chapter 4, Arrest of Persons, Article 4, Arrest by Private Persons, Grounds for Arrest. A private person may arrest an offender if the offense is committed in his presence or within his immediate knowledge. If the offense is a felony and the offender is escaping or attempting to escape, a private person may arrest him upon reasonable and probable grounds of suspicion. This man was jogging. Now, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. But I do have some damn common sense. This district attorney who said that this man was within his right of exercising this particular article of doing a citizen's arrest What law school, what romper room law school did this man go to? Now, I understand you can manipulate the law when you're a district attorney to fit whatever you want in order for you to get the end that you want, even if it's not right. This is a serious problem with the justice system in the United States. This is why people are dying by the hands of police officers. This is why we have so many people behind bars. Too many Black people behind bars. Too many Latinos behind bars. Too many poor whites behind bars. If you don't have the money to pay out when you do wrong in this country, you're going to end up behind bars. Even if you're innocent, you're going to end up behind bars. If you have money, I don't even know if I explained that correctly. If you have money in this country and you do wrong, you can get away with anything. Donald Trump said it himself. He could go into the streets in New York and shoot somebody in the streets, and nothing will happen to him. Nothing will happen to him. And you know what the sad part is? He's right. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my read on Ahmaud Arbery, who was murdered. It ain't nothing else but murder. Gregory McMichael and Travis McMichael murdered this man, and they belong behind bars for the rest of their lives. I don't know if I mentioned it, but Gregory McMichael and Travis McMichael are two white men. Angels, my guides, please help me to bring forth any messages regarding Ahmaud Arbery. I'm actually going to use a different deck. Angels, can you help me to bring forth any messages regarding Ahmaud Arbery? Angels, can you help me to bring forth any messages regarding the murder of Ahmaud Arbery? Show me the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. Too many cards. Show me the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. 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 Good Lord. The final card that I just got was the death card. So the very first card that came out was peace. Everything was peaceful. This man was minding his business. He was minding his business, and they were not. Ahmaud Arbery was minding his business, and the McMichaels were not. They made a choice. You have the Two of Swords there. The McMichaels made a choice. The McMichaels made a choice. And blood was the outcome. Regret. Ahmaud regrets running through the neighborhood because it cost him his life. In a free country, a man of color can't even run where he wants to without somebody harassing him or saying that he doesn't belong there, or they want to know what you're doing in their neighborhood. Why are you running? They're suspicious of us because we're black and running through neighborhoods like any normal person minding our business. Because someone is running through your neighborhood does not give you the right to question them. It does not give you the right, it definitely doesn't give you the right to shoot them and kill them. But in the case of the McMichaels, the district attorneys have allowed them to get away with this. It cost this man his life. Oh, and what's the first thing that they do when we say that a black person's been murdered? They try to dig up as much dirt as they possibly can on the person to justify the murder. Oh, well, it's okay that he got murdered because when he was 10, he stole a stick of gum from the grocery store. So he was a criminal anyway. It does not work like that. Again, inhumane. With the energy card, I get justice. Justice is looming down, is looming down. The next card we have is the conflict card, and this is what the McMichaels did. They created conflict, and it cost Ahmaud Arbery his life. And up to this point, the justice system in Georgia is allowing them to get away with it. That's not justice. If you allow them to get away with it, you're giving other people license to murder black people because they know that there's no justice for us. There's no justice for us. Oppression. This is the system. The justice system is not just. Police officers oppress. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned, but Mr. McMichaels was also a police officer. They oppress. White supremacist organizations are secret within police, within the police world. I can't even find the right words. Now this is interesting. Control. You've got a sword pointing up, and right above it is the energy card, full of light, pushing down. It's pushing down on the control, and the light always wins. The light always wins. There's nothing but darkness in this card. Well-being. Well-being came in reverse. Came in reverse. They care nothing about the well-being of they cared nothing about the well-being of Ahmaud Arbery. They care nothing about the well-being of anyone who doesn't look like them. It doesn't matter. They don't see you, they see you as subhuman. And they're going to try to continue to protect them. They're going to try to continue to protect them. You see the person in the middle trying to protect what's behind them. And then you have the death card. And they can only protect to a certain point until that scythe comes in to clear away the bull poo-poo. I wouldn't be surprised if the Department of Justice gets involved. Angels, please bring forth any messages. Please bring forth any messages regarding the emotions around Ahmaud Arbery and Gregory McMichael and his son. Regretful. Again, I got regret twice. I got regret twice. And I don't think that's regret on the part of Ahmaud Arbery. And then I got the fulfilled card. Satisfied, self-actualized, and at peace. So the McMichaels are regretting, but Ahmaud Arbery is in a peaceful place, even though he suffered a violent death. Any more cards regarding Ahmaud Arbery? This says excited. It's not that they're actually, this is not about excitement. This has to do for me with emotions. There are a lot of high running emotions over what's happened to this man. Angels, can you show me what the outcome will be? Show me what the outcome will be. The community is going to come out against what happened to this man. People are going to march and protest until the McMichaels are brought to justice, until they're arrested. They underestimate the community that's around them. These people do not agree with what the McMichaels actually said. This says evolve, butterfly. It's going to be a long journey. And I got the shapeshift card. I think this is the district attorney. Very sly, very slick. He's going to try to weasel his way out of it. He needs to suffer some consequences too. A fifth grader could figure out that what these men did was murder. It was not self-defense, and it was not a citizen's arrest. Is that district attorney crazy too? He been drinking the Trump Kool-Aid too. Is he crazy? Nobody in their right mind is buying that. Nobody with a mind is buying that. He's crazy. He's out of his mind. One more card. Can you show me the outcome? Can you show me the outcome? The outcome. Angels, can you show me the outcome? So they're going to get away with it. It says free. Free. So even if they're brought to justice, they will probably get their freedom. That's what the energy is saying now. Maybe it's just saying that right now they're free. Can you clarify the free card? Oh, it just makes me sick. It makes me sick. At this point, the energy is showing that it doesn't matter. They're going to get away with murder. The McMichaels are murderers, and they're going to get away with it. You know what I'm gonna entitle this? The Murdering McMichaels. The Murdering McMichaels. That's what I'm gonna entitle this. Okay. I have one more to do because I still got some stuff I gotta get off my chest. But with that being said, Mixie Tarot out.